Hey you guys, it is Thursday, May 28th, day 8, I think, of the daily vlogs, which are so daily, it's unbelievable. They're almost more than daily, that's how daily they are. And anyway, I have a packed show for you today. But first, a little chatter, right? Okay. So I saw another play last night. I saw God of Carnage, which was really good, and now I am not normally this much of a theater buff. However, I have a friend in town who keeps getting tickets, and so hence I am getting super duper cultured. And it was quite a star-studded audience, I must say. We saw more Tierney right as we walked in. And then as we were going to get our seats, I heard this guy say, she's much more, or like she's much more beautiful in person even. And he wasn't talking about me, which was weird, but I wasn't sure who he was talking about. And then when we sat down, we're like, where did Maura Tierney go? And then I, relayed that I heard this comment, which wasn't about me, which I take as a compliment because I think that what that means is that I'm equally beautiful on TV and in person. But we were talking about how it looks like there's famous people in the audience, not how there's like, we're just like, I wonder who's in the audience. And there was this little guy with like very sculpted, I'd almost say frosted tipped hair standing there. And I pointed him out and I'm like, look at that guy. Like, he obviously wants to be someone or is someone or thinks he's someone or something. And then my friend was like, yeah, he's probably like a soap actor. And I said, or like wants to be on Broadway. And then this woman around in front of us spun around and said it was Keith Urban, who was with Nicole Kidman. So, yeah. And I think that Nicole Kidman was probably the person the guy was talking about when he was saying that someone was much more beautiful in person. And they were both beautiful, but I just thought it was funny that I thought Keith Urban was someone who wants to be someone when he so is someone. But maybe his hair is trying too hard. I think maybe. Also, I realized something I'm doing, which I need to stop doing, which is multitasking. Because A, I'm not getting anything done, and B, I'm going to hurt myself. Because when I went to put on underwear yesterday, I did something which I feel like actually I do often, and I just have never paused to think about what it is, which is catch my foot in the underwear and then kind of like fall forward and almost just wipe out on my floor. And had I actually been paying attention to getting dressed, I wouldn't have done that. And then later, because I get dressed in stages, because I'm like that. When I went to put on shoes, I was like, what is this resistance? And I looked down and I was trying to put on the left shoe on my right foot. And again, if I were paying attention, this wouldn't happen. It's because I'm multitasking, and by that I mean trying to get dressed, but, daydreaming, which is not really multitasking, it's just daydreaming. One more quick thing. There's an article in the New York Times today about how teenagers hug. That's their greeting of choice, and like schools are like, what are we going to do? Or something ridiculous like that, which I think is amusing. And I just wanted to share one funny sentence from the story, which is, parents who grew up in a generation more likely to use the handshake, the low five, or the high five are often baffled by the close physical contact. And I just love the idea that like the low five or the high five is the greeting of choice. Or what about like the behind the back five, That's a good one too. I'm down with the hug. I am. I don't like the hug that's like the very like ginger sort of Rogers. The very ginger, like, I'm just going to pat you a tiny bit because I don't really want to touch you. Like the hug that says, I don't want to hug you. That's where I draw the line. All right, today's guest is Laura Leu, who's a friend of mine and a writer and a blogger and a funny lady, and she apparently has some advice about my microwave poached egg problem. So let's just call her up. She said she'd be around, but she was concerned that she might be in the bathroom, so hopefully we're not reaching her there.
Hello.
Laura Leu?
Yes.
Hi, it's Allison and my viewers.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you have some advice about microwave poached eggs?
Yes. Well, basically, whenever you blog or vlog about your egg poaching experience in the microwave, I keep wanting to tell you about this, but then I forget. So maybe like a year ago, I bought this egg and muffin toaster.
Wow.
And it's by Back to Basics. Basically, this is just going to be a giant plug for Back to Basics.
Well, we should get some of their advertorial dollars.
Totally. But it has changed my life. I swear to God.
Oh my God, you sound like a commercial.
Amazing thing. All you do is you crack an egg into the egg part. I don't know what the technical term is. It is. And then you toast an English muffin. And you even have the option of putting meat, like Canadian bacon or ham or
venison or quail.
I don't even do the meat part because
right.
It's so amazing. But you just put water in it and it poaches it. And 4 minutes later, egg sandwich.
Wow. And now it's like a toaster thing? You press a button?
Yeah.
It's an electric thing?
I'm going to send you the link. I hand it to you.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm actually on my second one.
Wow.
This one broke, but not because it's a piece of shit. It's because my ceiling was leaking, and it leaked all over my egg muffin toaster.
Oh my God. You must have been so sad.
It was very sad, especially when I had to buy another one. You can even get one that's signed by Paula Deen.
Does she make it? Is she taking on the George Foreman empire in terms of kitchen appliances?
Yeah, I think she might be.
So I think people might not know that you have a kitchen full of cool stuff. You have like a hot dog rotisserie.
Yeah.
What's it called?
A hot dog roller.
Wow. And do you keep that baby plugged in often?
I do. I use it quite often. I have a crock pot. Obviously a blender, the normal stuff.
Right.
Coffee maker. But I think the egg muffin toaster is what I use most often.
And people might also not realize that you once almost choked on a hot dog and died.
Yes.
And yet you still go on eating the hot dogs.
That I wouldn't even have a hot dog roller.
Right. You'd think that, yeah. Did you have any sort of post... I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm cutting you off. I'm so excited about hot dog choking.
Yeah. Yes, I was choked on a hot dog in front of a large crowd of people. How you want it to happen. Actually, it's better in a crowd of people than alone because...
Then you'd die.
Yes. But I still did almost die because 3 people attempted the Heimlich. The 2 first failed.
Right.
And the 3rd person who came in was a retired paramedic, luckily, and squeezed me, and then something came out. But it was like half of a hot dog in my mouth, so I almost deserved to choke. So
now, do you just make sure that you chew more?
I chew more, and I take smaller bites. Actually, you know what? I still chew the same amount. I'm a very fast and not very thorough chewer.
Right.
Thorough chewer.
Thorough
chewer.
Right.
But I do take smaller bites.
Did you even pause for a second in your hot dog consumption, or were you like right back on the dog?
No, I did take like a couple weeks before I had another hot dog, and I took a whole day before I even ate something solid.
Wow.
Because it really is. It's pretty scary when something gets stuck in your body and you can't breathe.
I know. I almost once choked on a pickle in my apartment, and I was like, how do people who are living alone not die more often? But sadly,
it's terrifying when you're by yourself.
Yeah, it really is. Now I only eat in the company of paramedics.
So wait, did you have to do the self-Heimlich where you have to throw yourself over a chair?
I just kind of like gyrated and lunged around, and then it kind of dislodged. So I didn't, it wasn't that bad. But alas, we're out of time.
Oh my God.
I know, it goes...
All your time on the brain teaser?
What?
Did you spend all your time on the brain teaser?
No, I haven't even gotten to that yet, hence I have to go.
Oh wait, so you're ditching me for the brain teaser?
Well, no, I'm ditching you because I only have 40 seconds left.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye. This was fun, bye. Oh my God, we're not even going to have time for the brain teaser, so tomorrow I'm going to have to give you the answer to yesterday's about the twins was you'd say, which door would your twin tell me to go out of? And whatever they say, you go out of the other door. But tomorrow, we're going to have a brain teaser. And I'm going to learn to pace myself better. Okay. Oh, and I'm on Red Eye tonight, so tune into that stuff. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Be good to each other.